dry. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. My name is Leticia. Welcome here if you're first time. If it's not, if you're coming back, welcome too. So today, giving sequence to the videos where I talked about how to deal with the Sephora sale and Black Friday and all that, I thought I would share with you guys what I actually got, which is not like a crazy amount, but things that were like there were gaps on my collection, on my base looks, things that I wanted to try, not much, but a couple. And I thought I would put them all on my face. Well, them all on my face, as far as we can possibly humanly can do that. And I'll chat with you like my first impressions. It's not actually the first time I'm using them. It's been like 3 days or so, but I have some thoughts already on them, so let's go. So first thing that is actually not from the Sephora sale, it's a drugstore thing, is the E.L.F. Putty Prime Blemishing Fighting. So it's kind of green and it's putty, like a paste, like exquisite. It's like a paste. It's like, oh yeah, it's a breakthrough. It's nice. It's not overly green. See, it doesn't actually like leave a green mark. But it also has, if I'm not mistaken, salicylic acid, which is great for this area on my face that is being, compromised by blemishing and comedones. My hair looks a little crazy because I just got out of the shower. It's like early in the morning, so I haven't even got my breakfast. So let's start with the primer. I just use like a dual fiber to spread it, and I focus mostly on this area of my face, which is the most affected area. My face is not particularly red, except for this area here, but I don't use it because of the redness, redness correction. It's more for the acne treatment, honestly, but it's a nice plus if you do have like to correct something. A primer that already helps a little bit with that. I'm also applying a lot here because I have a lot of acne on my jawline, so trying to help the situation, make it better, not worse. So I also got the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, a mini version, because I just wanted to try out. I never tried it out before. I know the E.L.F. primer is not gonna help with stain power, so I'm gonna use this and see like if it actually makes it better. For me, it's my areas of problem like with stain, it's more around my nose because the areas that get like more oily. The texture gets weird around my mouth too because of my mustache hairs, even though I like I shave them. Well, actually technically I pluck them, but it still gets a little weird of a texture sometimes on my chin. My cheeks are pretty good in the texture area, so I'm gonna try to focus the primer like here and see what happens. First time. What's coming? I think that this, okay, a little more. Okay, this should be enough. Oh yeah, this area gets a weird texture too, so this in the middle of my eyebrows sometimes get like dry patches, so I'm gonna see if it makes those patches better. I'm just testing like 2 primers because I already know what the other one does, and it's not like much. It's more like a little bit of hydration and a little bit of color correction and the salicylic acid. So if this increases the staying power, then I know this is the one doing that. Okay, next thing, a color corrector from Fenty. So this is the Bright Fix Eye Brightener Illuminate. That's the French name. I'm not gonna try that. And in the color 6 Melon. And yeah, I swatched them on Sephora when I went, and I figured that this would be like the best color for me because I already had a color corrector which I miss a lot from Benefit. It was like a pot. I went through all of it. I used it all, so I knew like what the shade would work for me. So it's kind of like a medium peachy color. Oh, brushes. So just like a little drop. And I like to massage it with my finger because we want to like add heat to spread it and make it like set well on the skin. So I focus on this area, which is my worst pigmentation area. Not pigmentation, actually it's translucent. And then I spread the rest under my eyes, because even though it's not all purple, the peachy pink color does illuminate the area, and it's like the color correction is so good. Look, it brightened up so much, it totally canceled. It's fantastic. I miss this so much. Like at days I would use only this and I would already feel like, oh, perfect. I'm perfect. So look at the texture. So far so good. It is going to accumulate a little bit under my eyes, but that's because I applied it to close my eyes. Like, it's anatomically like impossible not to. If you don't want it to accumulate, you can't go that close. You should stop like a little bit before. I don't mind, because then I can just set with eyeshadows and that's fine. So technically, I don't even feel like I really need a concealer down there, but my baby's here. I'm not gonna use foundation today. I did not buy any foundation in the sale because I want to use the concealer for spot concealing, and I already had the sunscreen with a little bit of tint all over, so I don't really feel like I need that much. So I'm going with the Kosas. This is basically the color of my skin, maybe a little bit lighter, so it should be a good match. I also like to apply this product with my fingers. You can, if you prefer a brush, you can apply with your fingers just to add some heat. And then you go in with a brush to make sure it's well spreaded. Or vice versa too. If you want to pat with your fingers after, just to make sure there's no lines, no marks. Almost like a beauty, like you would use a beauty blender. See, I don't even feel like I actually need to cover up under. I try not to apply because I have acne here and it's healing. That means the skin is kind of like flaking. So I try not to apply on top of it because it's going to make it like there's nothing in the world that you're going to apply there and make it look better. Like, just leave it alone. That's applying less makeup when you have a lot of texture is the best way to go. If you don't want to enhance it, of course. I mean, most people don't, but I mean, I don't know what you want to do, so. So for example, I have flakiness around my nose too, my nose area, because I did a light extraction here in my nose, blackhead extraction. So that means I shouldn't apply there. Like, I just should leave it alone, because it's gonna enhance that. If you notice, I didn't, but of course it just like naturally it's gonna get a little closer to the nostrils, so it is gonna flake during the day, so I'll have to like keep patting it and setting it, and there's nothing like anyone can do because there's a lot of flaking. I don't know, you can see. So of course anything I apply there, it's gonna flake. The best thing to do is not apply anything and just leave it alone. I also bought, I think I said in the other video, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in 29N. The Kosas is 3.5, the color. They're pretty similar, I think you can see in the package. And I think it's very good, actually, very, very good. I'm really impressed. It's a little different. I feel like it's not as creamy and hydrating as the Kosas, but it's not bad at all. I'm going in with the gel and I'm showing you like what you can do, which is much faster and much better in my opinion, if you can pull that off as the look like you want. So I basically start, I didn't even clean the product here. I'm just starting and I'm using the gel to color the skin. So that's all I have to do. I don't have to do to use an eyeshadow or gel before, like with the eye brush, with a brush or a pencil. I can just do this and it's enough for me. And it's gonna also put my eyebrows in the place I want. So, see? It already looks much better than that. It was like seconds. So I put the brush down inside it again, take it out to get more color. Even if it marks like this, you can just like keep brushing. As long as you don't take too long, it's gonna look natural. And also, if it goes out of the line, you can also just smudge it with clean it up with your fingers. As long as you don't take too long, it's gonna look natural. Even the tip, see? Even the tail. And if you want to adjust a little bit, done. I can't be bothered to do more than that. Don't need it, don't like it. I think eyebrows are like a tedious part of my makeup. I like color. So what I've been using as a product for my eyeshadow base, it's actually a drugstore, is this Rimmel Wonder Cloud. And I love it, nice, but that's not Sephora haul for you, is it? So I was so excited to get this. I got the Laura Mercier Caviar stick in the color Cocoa, I don't know, which is like a deep brown. Oh, so buttery. And it's perfect to create that smoky natural eye look. Look, it's like, it's perfect, perfection. So I thought we should try that, at least as a base, just so you guys can take a look at how it looks. And then I'm going in with my new eyeshadows. So basically I'm gonna stay close to the eyelashes. It doesn't need to be perfect because we're gonna blend, but just so it doesn't go too crazy. You can blend with your fingers and with a brush. I'm gonna start with the fingers first, so we can just see. You try to go kind of like up and round, following the shape of your eyes. Don't go too close to the inner or outer corner, because then you're gonna make a mess. See, just something like this could be an eye look by itself. Looks super natural, right? I can go in again if you wanna make the eyelashes more like defined. And I'm gonna go a little bit in the outer corner here, searching for the shape that I like in my eyes more. Oh yeah, so it always goes down here on me, like on this corner pulling down. So we have to go with the concealer after. Let's see. It's very nice. And this could be your whole look. And I chose Cocoa because it's like a perfect dark, cool brown that can be used like smudged like this. And as a one shadow, as a base, it's very flexible. So now I'm going to show you how to do it with the brush. See, my eyes are so hooded that they already stamped because it's very creamy. It does settles very well. It just like takes a little while to do that. So I have a little bit of red in my brush. So if you don't wait and close your eyes and you have hooded eyes like I do, you're gonna stamp. But if you wait, it's gonna dry up and it's not gonna do that. It is a little bit metallic, but it's very soft. It doesn't give you that pa shaban shaban ban. No, it's when you blend even less. I think if you pile up, it's gonna give you a little bit of the metallic effect, but only if you pile up. When you blend, it looks almost matte. Basically the same thing. I think that this one is a little darker though, so I'm gonna add a little bit, which is I think kind of expected because the brush eats more product than my finger, right? So I will go all like this. You can also use it a little bit here because this is basically a jumbo eyeliner, honestly. So you can be very creative with this, using a lot of different ways. Just a little bit of smokiness, and that's it. I also got Makeup by Mario eyeliner pencil, and it's lovely. It's in soft brown, but I'm not gonna use it right now for obvious reasons because I already have brown on my eyes. Maybe in the end. Now we're going to go for the star of the show for me. This mega ultra magnificent palette, Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. How many shadows? 18 shadows, and it's absolutely lovely. I really needed more metallic eyeshadows, and that's basically what this palette is. Gorgeous, super well pigmented rainbow colors. I tried one look already with this palette. It was like a pinkish look. I really like it because I really wanted to experiment more with pink. Today though, okay, I decided I'm going to use as a base this pink, which is Sunrose Amber, I think. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm gonna apply with my fingers. Wow, okay, that's a lot. It's under control. It is, right? Okay, hopefully. Okay, this is application with my fingers. Oh god, this matte, like, they are not like super creamy, they are powdery, but in a good way. Not at all in a bad way. This is awesome. Wow, okay, I did not expect it to be like so pigmented when I was more pigmented than the other. Okay, we solved that. So I swatched a couple of shades here. I really want to go in with this one, and well, I want to use them all, so that's that. It's the Galactic Glow. I really want to try the Galactic Glow. No, sorry, I really want to try the Rose Venus, this one. You can't really tell, but it's like a bronze color with like pink reflects glitter. Really lovely. So now I'm going in with Citrine Envy, this brown here, which is metallic, and I'm gonna define my corner with a metallic, and I don't care. It's just like too beautiful. Wow, I barely touched the brush on the eyeshadow. I'm gonna correct this part after with the concealer. And now I'm going in with Rose Venus. It blends really well with the other one. So now basically I have a bronzy kind of pinkish look. So now I'm going in with a Heavenly Body, which is a champagne, just to give like definition to the inner corner here. And the rest that is on my finger, I'm just gonna lightly brush here on my brow bones. And now I'm gonna blend. I feel like I almost have a tricolor ice cream on my eyes, brown, pink, and champagne, like white. It's chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only think. I think I'm in the wrong season. Oh, I had some fallout here. Okay, I'll have to deal with this fallout later. So far, I like it a lot. I don't really want to bring it like under. I'm just gonna correct now here the shape of my eyes. I like to clean first with my fingers just to get the excess of eyeshadow, and then I come in with the concealer. Also have to correct this. It's only like a whole lot of product, it's just like a little bit. And you use the edge of the brush. Like this. Now I can go in with the eyeliner. So because I have hooded eyes, I don't really like to do a lot of the eyeliner. I just do a little bit in the outer edge just to give it a little bit of depth. You can do that with also an eyeshadow. Like this, you know, it's almost nothing, but it's enough for me. Making them look the same. I'm adding a little bit here down the edge and coming with my perfect brush to blend this lightly. I like it. Correct always. Mascara is drugstore. I don't like spending too much money on mascara. I don't think it's worth it. This is the finished eye look. So excited about my new palette, my McGraph palette. I always wanted to try the formulas, like, but so go into the cheeks now. Cheeks. My bronzer contour. For the size, I think Simmer will fit very well. I don't pick much, see? That's like already a lot, at least for me. Highlighter. The one and only. I got another Rare Beauty lip souffle because I just love this. I'm gonna die. This is the Fearless. It's a little warmer than Courage. I like it. I do think it's a little bit too warm on me. I don't like that part, but I can come with my purple Tower 28 gloss on top of it, and it helps neutralize a little bit. Can you tell? I can tell. So it brings like it neutralizes a little bit of the warmth and leaves it a little bit more neutral. Now with the 4-in-1 mist from Rare Beauty. Yep, I'm wet now. That's exactly what it is. I just like, I really prefer that to having my face like get too dry. So here it is, the final look. I like it. Well, I'm still a little bit shiny because of the water, but I mean, I'm so used to that. I'm an oily person. But anyways, it's not gonna stay like super shiny. But if that bothers you can always like use a powder, you know, like I suppose I could do that. It's my translucent powder, just a little bit. Now is the real final look. I hope you like it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love the products I bought. I don't regret any one of them. I will circle back to these products to let you guys know how they perform. Hi, it's the end of the day, and I'm here back to show you how it looks, like how did it wear off. I did not touch my makeup at all. So see, that's my glorious oily self. See, that's why I don't need anything glowy on my foundation, because that's how I wear it. I look like a glass. That's how my skin behaves during the day, even though I powdered a little bit. So let's do a close-up. So of course I have texture here. Here we can see the highlighter still here, the blush still here. I don't touch my skin very often, so everything should be where it is. I also did not wear a mask or anything like that today. Even my lipstick still a little bit, but I applied like the Kosas Sport over. I never covered it, so it's okay. The acne, okay, you can see a little bit of gather, but that's because it's flaky. The mascara did not transfer at all under my eye. I did not apply mascara in the lower lashes though, but it did not. My eyebrows still exactly the same. Forehead is shiny, but it's exactly the same. And the eyes, so I can see a little bit. So the eyes have a little bit of a mark here. I do have oily eyelids. So now let's tap a little bit of the excess off. because theoretically in your life you could do that, even though I don't. So I just took a little bit of the oil off, and it's much better now. Yeah, it's still shiny, but a little less shiny, let's say. And that's it. So concealer did not mark, did not gather in any lines, did not crease. Everything's perfect. I'm super happy. What do you think? That's it. I hope you have a nice day. Have a good one. Actually, whatever that is. Tell me if you bought something, if you like the things I bought, if you are interested in any of those. Why did you buy if you did? And give it a like, subscribe, do the whole shebang, and to the next one. Thank you.